So it feels like a clump hole. Is it a particular sort of plant? Is that a berry or something, like a fruit or... fruit bushes. Fruit bushes. Now there's a story about fruit bushes where VAT is concerned. It's actually a case that I was involved in as well. So just to give you a little background on VAT, there's two particular schedules in the legislation that have created a lot of controversy over the last 50 years, from 1973 through to 2023. And one of them is the zero rating for food. Now, you might not think, well, a fruit bush isn't food, it's a plant, isn't it? But it does extend to farmers that are growing fruit, which they then sell on to customers. So that's all zero rated for VAT, not standard rated. But then what about if you sold those bushes to the general public? So often when you go in the supermarket, you might find fruit shrubs and fruit trees that are for retail, or if you go into the garden centres, you might find some there for retail as well. So would you zero rate those fruit bushes? Well, it depends, which it does a lot with VAT. It depends on whether that fruit is normally grown in the UK. So if you were buying a raspberry bush, then that's quite commonly grown in the UK to produce fruit. The argument I got involved in with the revenue was over things like goji berries and chokeberries and aronia berries, all these superfoods that are coming onto the market. And we had a long old tussle with the revenue, and eventually they agreed that they could be zero rated after probably about 4 or 5 years of arguing whether they should be or not. So this obviously made quite a big difference to the business involved, because it didn't have to charge VAT, which is 20% is quite a big amount on the price.